to mark a new beginning. We are the ones of the spoken word. We are the ones who keep the planet spinning. And yes, one day we will rule the world. One day we're gonna rule this world. We're gonna heal its broken heart. We're gonna rule this world. We're gonna make a brand new start. We're gonna rule this world. We're gonna rule this world. We are the grass and the flowers, the sun and the wind, unto entwined lovers. We are the ones who keep the planet spinning. And yes, one day we will rule the world. One day we're gonna rule this world. We're gonna heal its broken heart. We're gonna rule this world. We're gonna make a brand new start. I said we're gonna rule this world. We're gonna rule this world. One day we're gonna rule this world. We're gonna heal its broken heart. We're gonna rule this world. We're gonna make a brand new start. We're gonna rule this world. We're gonna rule this world.
Happy Monday, everybody. Cyber Monday 2022. I hope you all have an enjoyable and uneventful few days off for those of you here in the United States. Hope you got some quality time with the family. And we are back to work on a Monday morning. So I thought what we would do is we would do another studio tour. I've had a lot of people ask me about the gear I use to produce videos, the live streams, the podcast, all that fun stuff. So I thought we would do we did this on Friday as well. I just figured I'd go live on a Monday again, show you some Cyber Monday deals on the gear that I use. But if you have questions about how to do live streaming, podcasting, business, LinkedIn, whatever it is, pop those questions in the chat. That is another thing I am testing out. Trying to see, we didn't get the LinkedIn comments to come in. Hey, Richard, what's happening with you today? Appreciate you jumping on the YouTube side of things. I am getting YouTube comments. I'm going to go back over here to LinkedIn. For some reason, we weren't able to see LinkedIn comments at all on Friday, which was kind of a bummer. But yeah, let me just go over here and see if we can get those working. Yeah, I still don't see LinkedIn comments coming in. I'm going to go ahead and put one in here just to see if it's working. Again, it's the fun stuff of going live on Monday. But yeah, if you're just joining the show, like Richard, say what's up in the comments. we will get cracking. So I just put in a comment. We'll see if we get some additional comments. If you're tuning in over on LinkedIn, pop in the comments that you can hear me and see me okay. And if you have questions about studio gear, setup, lighting, cable management, software, LinkedIn, whatever it happens to be, I figured we'd do a studio tour, Cyber Monday deals, and do an open Ask Me Anything session on a Monday to kick off our work week. I don't know that I've ever done a live stream on a Monday. It's a cold, rainy fall day here in Ohio, here in the Midwest, but I'm happy to be on the air. All right, and again, I know that there's typically a 20-30 second delay with getting comments from LinkedIn. So let me just do this. I'm going to go over to Restream and see if I can download Restream chat. See if maybe that'll help us out. Yeah, so I see it is going through Restream. And I am trying out the new Ecamm Beta 4. And it seems to kind of cross-pollinated some of my destinations. Let's see if we can go in here. Yeah, just bear with me here. I just want to make sure that I get all of your comments coming in. Go to the Help Center. But yeah, say what's up in the comments if you're just joining us here. Yeah, I'm just trying to find the Restream chat, see if that might help us out with getting those comments from LinkedIn to work. Anyway, let's go ahead and move right along here. So, like I said, if you're joining us over on LinkedIn land, say what's up. We'll go ahead and dive into our technical show today. So what I thought we would do is just go through some of the gear, and I'm actually going to pop on a behind the scenes camera to show you the gear, how I have everything hooked up. So if you have questions about how I'm using gear, what gear I'm using, I've got it all linked, and you'll see that scrolling ticker down at the bottom. You can see everything over on orangenomad.com/gear. That is all of my video gear, audio gear, lighting, cable management, the software that I use to stream and run the business, as well as data protection, because if you're an IT person, you know how important that is to keep your stuff backed up. So, yeah, and again, I'm going to go ahead and refresh over on LinkedIn to see if I get our comments to come in. Again, I don't know what's up with the comments from LinkedIn over the last couple live streams. Yeah, again, just bear with me here. See if we can get this working. I know there's folks on here. All right, so I think I've got Restream working. Yeah, and I've got read only on LinkedIn, and I think that is the issue. So, see if I can get this to pop in here. Restream chat test. See if I get that to come into Ecamm, and I probably am not. Nope, it went out to YouTube. They're not making it back. There it is. A little bit of a delay. So Restream chat is working, so I am able to see stuff coming over from YouTube, but it is showing read only. I don't know whether that is a Restream problem, read only for my Facebook personal channel and my LinkedIn channel. So anyway, let's go ahead and get all the technical stuff out of here. Let's jump into gear setup, because I know that's what you came for. So what I thought I would do is, if you go to, again, for orangenomad.com/gear, everything is listed in one page, but if you want to segment just the video gear, I figured we'll start with that video and audio gear, because those are two things that I know people we're possibly looking to upgrade this year, especially if you're looking to live stream, podcast, video podcast, or just level up your Zoom or Microsoft Teams meetings, which I highly recommend because I've been in enough bad audio and video Teams and Zoom meetings. So lots of stuff on sale right now. Again, Cyber Monday. But I'll just go through some of my gear here, and we'll just pop over to Amazon, see what's on sale. I am using the Apple Mac Mini M1, and this is the base model, which I did get off of the refurbished Apple site for $539 each. And those are with 8 gig of RAM, 256 gigs of storage, and that's what I run all my streams, do all my video recording, record all my courses, do all my Zoom calls. Everything's done on this workstation that I'm sitting in front of right now. But like I said, if you've got questions on anything, please feel free to put that in the chat. Happy to answer any questions for you. And it looks like we are only getting the comments coming into Ecamm from YouTube for some reason. So anyway, let's see here. The glass in front of my camera is a Sigma 16 millimeter 1.4 lens, and that is really what's going to give you a depth of field. It makes everything just slightly blurry in the background. I attempted to get this effect with a webcam and was very disappointed. You can't get this look out of a webcam, so don't try. C920 Logitech webcam will not work. I promise. I messed around for the better part of 8-9 months trying to get that look. You won't get that look. Anyway, the monitor I have set up, I've got multiple monitors, and let me flip over here and I can show you the multiple monitors set up. So right here, I've got the Odyssey G5, a 32-inch curved monitor. You'll see it kind of wraps around. And then I also have right below that a couple other portable monitors, which you see here. Actually, let me turn on my little mousey thing so you can follow my mouse. Get Pro Mouse to work here. Of course, it's Monday, so nothing wants to work. I think this is probably an omen that I shouldn't go live on Monday. Anyway, the joys of tech. Let's go ahead and relaunch our Pro Mouse here. See if I can get this to work now. There we go. And of course, it doesn't work on this monitor. There it goes. All right, now we're cooking with gas. I've got a couple of these portable monitors here, and I'll show you in a second what those look like in the setup. So that's what's looking in front of me is my cameras directly in front of me. I've got two portable monitors and the 32-inch over here to my right, and you can see that kind of in the stream. I've got the 15-inch down here at the bottom, and there's one stacked on top of that. So that's video gear. Obviously, if you're going to stream with a DSLR camera, you'll need some type of capture card. I use the Elgato Camlink 4K. Served me very well with my Elgato Stream Deck 15 button. So if you have a Stream Deck, let me know in the comments which Stream Deck you have as a 15 button or 32 button. I always get that debate. I like my little 15 over here. And if I want to get real creative, I also have another 15 key running on an external Mac Mini, which makes a really good secondary Stream Deck. So I actually have a 30 key Stream Deck. So the software, so if you've got an old phone running around or laying around, put the Stream Deck software on there. You can duplicate your efforts. See here, I've got a Glide Gear teleprompter sitting in front of me with a field monitor. I'll show you that. Also have a pluggable display port, which allows me 3 monitors on a Mac M1 Mac Mini. So if you've run into that challenge of getting 3 monitors, this little pluggable device works really, really well and is flawless. Haven't had any issues with that. So I've included all of the little gear, all of the little adapters, everything that I've used to build this setup is in the link below, orangenomad.com/gear. So what we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and move over to, if I come up here, so that's video gear and audio gear. Then, like I said, we're going to do a walk around the studio so I can show you everything. So I've got the Rodecaster Pro, which you can see over here. That is running all of the audio. The track music that you hear in the background that is running is all run through the Rodecaster Pro with the Shure SM7B, which is an awesome mic. And that's all on an Elgato low profile arm. Rode NTH 100. I love these headphones. They are super comfortable. I wear them for hours on end. Again, all of the adapters, and I'll show you that on my Rodecaster. How to clean up messes of wires. I don't like seeing wires when I'm sitting here, so I try to hide those as much as possible. My previous setup, which I had running before I got the Rodecaster Pro, used a DBX286S as a processor, that running into the Focusrite Scarlett. I was using that to upgrade, run the SM7B, which was great, but the Rodecaster Pro 2 was awesome. I got the Deity Pocket Wireless, and I'm going to give you a demo of that because I'm actually, when we go around the room, I'm going to show you what the audio sounds like with that. They're not bad. It's not going to sound like the SM7B, but so if you're just starting out, I'll give you a kind of a basic kit. The Rode pod mic is awesome, and that was on sale on Friday. So if I pop over to Amazon, yeah, it's still on sale. So it's $10 off on Amazon for the Rode pod mic. And then, yeah, the Focusrite Scarlett was a pretty good device, which you can see here. That's what I had mounted underneath my desk, and I initially ran the Rode pod mic, so I had it actually two-sided tape up underneath my desk. But that's a pretty good interface. I was really happy with that. So if you just kind of want to upgrade your gear, the 2i2 Focusrite and a Rode pod mic will up your audio game tremendously. Again, microphone stands, cords, 90-degree angles, different boom arms. I do have the Rode PSA-1 Plus. Pretty good. The other one you might want to look at, I don't have any experience with the Shure MV7, which is kind of the baby brother to the SM7B. But I know that this kit was on sale with the Manfrotto tripod on Friday. Yeah, so it's marked down to $242, so that's $100 off. And that is the one that is USB and XLR. So if you didn't want to get the Focusrite, you can actually just upgrade to the MV7 USB mic that in there to whatever machine you're running. That will be game changer from probably what you're using now, which is maybe an old Blue Yeti, which I have behind me, which I started with. That's a good upgrade. I know a lot of live streamers and podcasters are using the MV7, so that would be a good upgrade. So that's audio video. So what I do, I'm going to go ahead and switch over microphones here. I'm going to go ahead and mute my SM7B. All right, I've unmuted the Deity Pocket Wireless, so you probably noticed a difference in audio right away. Yeah, you may get a little more room noise with this one. how about now, Richard? You should be hearing it now. Just want to test that out, make sure you're able to hear that. So thanks for letting me know. That's why we test this stuff. All right, so he gave me a thumbs up. We're back in action. So let's give you a tour. I'm gonna go ahead and move this mic out of my way. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go live. You should be hearing me all right. And again, this is the monitor setup I was telling you about. I've got the two 15-inch monitors mounted on top of each other. The Canon M6 is behind this teleprompter. The teleprompter I put on the glide gear is actually in my kit. That's the one that I want to upgrade to. This one I think I got for like $80 or $90. I think it's the the GVM rather. It's okay, it's just super heavy. The metal on that, it's just a really heavy teleprompter. That was my only complaint. Other than that, it's pretty cool. And as you can see here, that field monitor is mounted right there on that bracket. Thank you, Alex Johnson, for the recommendation for the clock, which I absolutely love. So I'm going to go back up so you can kind of see the setup here. So this is kind of my point of view as I'm looking at everything. So I've got everything within arm's length of my setup. I love the curved monitor because it fits perfectly. Over here, I know a lot of people got the 49-inch Samsung I think it's a G9, but I'm pretty happy with the 32-inch. Two Stream Decks, like I said, running with my Rodecaster Pro. I was wondering what to mount this on. I had it on a monitor arm. It's kind of cool because it's got VESA mount holes on the bottom of the new Rodecaster Pros, which I liked. But I actually had an old laptop stand, and you probably recognize this one. It was silver, and I actually sprayed it matte black just because I didn't like the bright silver. But I absolutely love that. And as you can notice here, no mess of cables coming out the back. And that's where I've got the 90-degree angle on everything. See if I can get in there and show you that. Yeah. So that's what I like, 90-degree angle so everything faces down so that when I'm looking at it, I don't see that big mess of wires coming up out of my Rodecaster Pro 2. Super nerd with wire management. As you can see, both my Stream Decks are mounted on super clamps, the small rig super clamps. With adjustable arms, so I can actually move those around, adjust them up and down, which I do like. I like the ability to be able to move those around. This I really like. This is again the Elgato low profile microphone arm, and I like it because I can just swing it right out of the way, and then I've got full use of my entire desktop. As you can see, I've got a giant desk. This is actually from Husky. This is a workbench, which will go in your garage. I know a lot of YouTubers have been using Husky workbenches. This is a 96 long tabletop. The Alex drawers from IKEA that I've had for probably, I don't know, 15 years. So I've actually mounted those. I've pimped those out. So this whole setup is actually movable. So it has wheels on both Alex drawers at both ends. So I could essentially move this entire desk setup over to this wall if I wanted to. So I do like having that mobility there with the setup as well. That was super important to me. But I like having this area. This I was missing on my last two setups. I think the desk was only 72 inches, so it kind of cut off here. So all of this took up the entire area. I like having this space here for being able to, read a book, work on my MacBook Air, just look outside. I like being able to have that separate workstation, but have it all on one tabletop as well. The other thing I got from Caleb Pike from DSLR Shooter was being able to mount, these are 2U rack mounts. So if you're a computer nerd like me, those are actually mounted to the desk. And I've got power protection here. And then I've got another one mounted, excuse me, for cable management. For cable management, I like how he gave me that idea for using these little brush guards. But as you can see, all the wires are clean. Everything goes where it should. Obviously, I've got a lot of commands programmed into Alexa. Yeah, and she just turned on. The other thing I've got too is I've got the Neewer light. So if you have, this was kind of an upgrade this year because I was using pancake lights before. So this is a Neewer light with a Neewer softbox. And I like the look that it gives in the videos. So anyway, if you're gonna upgrade, that's a good light, and I'll go back when we jump back on the computer, because that was on sale Friday too. I think the softbox was like 50 bucks. I think the light was 100. So really good light. The other ones I used to use were these guys. These were really good lights, the GVM lights. And I do like those. And again, very thin profile, as you can see. They don't weigh a whole lot. And as you can see, I've got a whole mess of gear. Again, Rode PSA 1 Plus. Been trying to organize gear lately too, since we moved into the new studio. Wire management, as you can see, all kinds of stuff, wires. But we'll go through that on another setup tour. Let's see. Oh yeah, the other thing that I got this year were these Impact Varipoles. As you can see, it spans the length of this wall, and that's what I have the light fixed to. I've got my two monitors on a portable, it's not a tripod, it's kind of a single, mount. The name's left me right now. Monopod. Can't think of it. Anyway, so I've got them actually clamped to the monopod, and the same with the camera. That's actually mounted to that pole too, so everything kind of floats, connects to that. And then I've got another Varipole up here, which I like because that's where the dome light, and then my overhead light is actually using another iPhone, my wife's old iPhone, and just clamped to the Varipole, which I like, being able to have that fixed. The other thing I like with that, I had it mounted to the desk before, and every time I would bump the desk, my overhead would shake. So I like being able to have that where I don't have to worry about bumping it. Varipoles, I've got those in the kit as well on the site. But I think I've got both of these for like 160 bucks. But I love them because there's no holes drilled in the wall. It just basically, that clamp pushes and suppresses everything and makes a giant curtain rod, if you will. But I like it because it won't damage the wall, and I don't have to drill holes in the wall, and I can move things around. But if there's anything you want me to go back through and show you in the setup too, it's a new quote-unquote office chair that I got a few weeks ago. It's actually a drum throne. It's for a drummer. So I wanted something that was a stool that was a lot more comfortable. That one's an IKEA stool. It's nice, but the cushioning on there it's very uncomfortable to sit in. That is actually awesome, and it folds up as well. I think I got that one from American Musical. But I think you can find these on Amazon too. Drum throne, it's kind of like a bike seat on there. Super comfortable. Sit in that thing 8 hours a day. Trying to think of anything else to show you in the setup. But like I said, if you've got questions, pop those in the comments as well. Yeah, the other thing I got, in there are these 90-degree angles on the monitors too, because the cords go in the side for the HDMI and then the power. So they stuck out pretty far, and I didn't like that look. But as you can see, they wrap right around the back and hide them nicely. And as you can see, I've got everything gaff taped and color coded so I know where everything goes. And then speaking of cable management, I have all of this in my kit as well. Probably might not be able to see that with the light, but I've got the power conditioner, a 6-foot power strip, and then everything is in 3-inch cable management tray. Both of my Mac Minis are mounted on a 2U network shelf, and then I've got the network switch Velcro taped to the bottom of that. So everything sits underneath my desk. Headphones clamped right there. So basically I've taken all of the friction out of creating video, because I literally just sit down and go. Everything is all wired up. Excuse me. Everything's wired up where I need it. Makes it super clean and efficient. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back down, but yeah, if there's anything you want me to show you in the kit, let me know. I'm gonna switch back over to our SM7B. All right, let me know that you can hear me back with our smooth, buttery sounds of the Shure SM7B. So I'll flip back over and we'll see what's on sale today from Black Friday, or not Black Friday, Cyber Monday today. The Shure microphone actually was on sale on Friday. So since we're talking audio, let's pop back over here and see if it's still on sale. I think the price is hidden because I'm not logged in. But this was on sale on Friday. Let's see if B&H has anything. And they've got some cool Cyber Monday sales as well. But I'll check that out in a minute. But again, you go to the other one I have. I set this up a while ago. Was a kit.co/Orange Nomad. I kind of went through and put some of this stuff in here as well. So it actually will pull from other vendors, which I like. So it'll pull not just from Amazon, it'll pull from Newegg, Adorama, B&H, and Best Buy on some of the gear. Thank you, Steph. It went echoey on me. Yeah, I forgot to mute the Pocket Wireless on this. Just hold on one second. I'm gonna make sure that each of these scenes it's muted. All right, that one's muted. Cool. All right, we should be muted. You shouldn't hear any echoey stuff now. All right, cool. She said it's better. Cooking with gas again. All right, let's go back through some of the other setups. Like I said, if you can pull these from Amazon, yeah, these are on sale. These are awesome headphones. That's what I'm wearing right now. Robert Gibbons, if you're watching, these might change colors this year. I don't know. I don't know whether I'm gonna. I've got a couple people I've seen that have wrapped using like the wraps for cars, and they've wrapped their Shure SM7Bs. So I'm thinking about maybe trying and attempting that with my Rode NTH headphones, but we shall see. Let's see here, and let's actually go see if the camera and the lens are on sale. That's still $849. It wasn't on sale on Friday. And again, you could go back and forth with Sony if you're a Sony folk or Canon folk. Put that in the comments. I know that's like, it's weird because it's like PC and Mac. People get very territorial with that. The lens, let's see if that was on sale on Friday. I think it was like $100 off on Friday. It's 21% off now, so yeah, not bad. But the lens is half the price of the camera, but it really can't beat the glass from this one. The Glide Gear, like I said, this is a little bit better teleprompter, and I've heard it's a little lighter than the one that I've got here. It's funny because I don't really use it as a teleprompter per se, but I like it to view it as a confidence monitor, where I can actually see what's going on in the broadcast. When I'm on a Zoom call, I can actually put that right in front of me and be able to talk directly with people. So it's kind of just a levels up just a bit in quality. When you can look somebody in the eye and talk to somebody, I just feel more connected with people when they look me in the eye. Because you've been on videos where somebody's looking over here, they're reading off of a script, or they're looking over here, and I don't know. I'm just picky with that, but yeah, it was a nice upgrade that I didn't have prior to this year, but that was a nice upgrade. Yeah, the Impact Varipoles, I believe I got those off of B&H, because I think their prices, yeah, it's $169 for the set, and yeah, you can hang quite a bit of weight on those, much more than I thought that I would need. I don't know that I had this in my kit. I've got 3 of these. They're bigger super clamps. I just got the smaller ones. They were on sale on Friday. Maybe I'll open those up in a minute. They just came before we went live. These little guys. But I absolutely love those. The Pixel Light, I don't think I showed those in the setup, but let me flip back over so I can show you those. I'm going to flip those behind me here. That right here, the one behind me here, that is the Pixel Light. And then I've got the other Amaran light hanging from my guitar over there, just shining a nice orange glow on the guitar, just to kind of spice up with practical lighting in the background rather than just having everything boring and bland, which I like. You can see that set up here. The hair light that's above me, that just kind of helps separate me from the background. That's not really a hair light per se, but I think it works great. And I've only got that on maybe like 60-70%. So those are super bright. Those Pixel lights are super bright. And I think those were on sale on Friday as well. Yeah, those are on sale for $55. So if you just need a small light to light yourself or use as a hair light, that is great. USB-C charging. The battery life is awesome on those. The small rig super clamps, that's what I have. The 2 Stream Decks are actually on these super clamp arms. Just got a couple more in the mail. Like I said before we went on the air, I'll show you what those look like when they come out of the box. We'll do an unboxing live, why not? These are great if you need to hang a monitor. They can hold a camera as well. But these are super awesome. You basically just turn that and you can clamp those anywhere you need to. I think I got these so that I can kind of clamp some of these older iPhones that I have and use them as webcams like we are right now. This right here that you're seeing above me is my wife's older iPhone 8. We just upgraded her to the 14. So if you have old gear, these make great webcams, by the way. So don't chuck them away. They've got pretty good cameras in them, as you can see. This shot right here is actually running on my iPhone 13 using the continuity mode. And I'm digging continuity mode for the new Mac. Basically, I open up Ecamm and it sees automatically with no software. Wirelessly, it sees my iPhone, which is pretty cool. So yeah, these super clamps are great for being able to mount stuff, data management as well. I've got the NAS. I don't think I've showed you that in my gear closet. That's my next project, but I've got a 2-bay NAS with two 14 terabyte drives in it. I've got some other stuff listed in my kit. I love this stuff. I'm going to do a review of this. I've just got another refill in the mail just as we went on air as well. I'm an iced coffee guy. If you're an iced coffee guy or gal, put that in the comments. Or if you prefer it, if you like it hot, that's cool too. But this stuff is awesome. It's concentrated caffeine in a bottle. I like the mocha flavor as well. Again, everything in the kit. I got links to the older GVM lights. Let's see what those are going for right now. Those GVM lights. I think they were on sale for, $139, and then there's a 30% off coupon. So, yeah, not bad. I mean, if you just need a light, and what I like with these is the desk mount clamps come with it. And these, you can also use them as battery powered as well. So they'll plug into the wall or use batteries. Batteries not included. Big surprise there. But yeah, those GVM lights are good lights. I really like those. The Deity Pocket Wireless. Let me know what you thought of the audio. It's not bad. Let me see if those are on sale. These are USB-C connected, and this one's unavailable. I got the one receiver, one transmitter kit. I think what they've done is they've gone to a little more kits with tripods and things like that in it. But yeah, here's a whole kit for $119, marked down from $199. That's a really good price, and you can hook these into your phone. It's got all the adapters to hook into a phone. It also has a lavalier microphone, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I like that. It's got the tripod. I didn't get the tripod. I've just got mine sitting on a regular one. But these are great. Again, they're just plugged in USB-C into my Mac Mini. The Mac Mini sees it automatically as DD Pocket Wireless. And that's how I was able to switch back and forth between the two. And I've actually got it clipped. Let's see if I can get behind the mic. It's actually clipped. The little transmitter was clipped to my shirt. Actually, let's go to the overhead cam so you can see that. Yeah, the little transmitters are awesome. They come with little clips, so you can clip it on your belt or clip it on the shirt. But the microphone comes right out of the top, or like I said, the included lavalier microphone goes in there as well. As you can see, these are pretty tiny. Great kit. Yeah, they come in a little travel bag, which is kind of nice. Everything zips up in here, all of your cables. So nice little kit. So if you're shooting from your iPhone, those are great. It's great to be able to use those if you're doing mobile, or like I did, just walking around doing behind the scenes tours as well. I don't use those too often. But they work really, really good. I've got the Elgato face cam. If I was going to upgrade webcams, if you don't have a lot of bank right now, this right here or the Insta360 are pretty good. I know they just came out with the 4K version of the Elgato face cam like a couple weeks ago, but I don't think those are on sale anywhere yet. I think they're still kind of hard to get. But all of the rack mounts that I use on the desk, those are all in the kit on orangenomad.com/gear. Curtains, blackout curtains. So I definitely recommend those. I switched to these, which are blackout shades. And these work really, really good. Got them off Amazon, and they're not super expensive. Let's see. I think behind me, I've got a set of windows behind me that's 6 feet wide, and I've got 6 feet wide windows in front of me. And these shades, I think I got the 73 by 68. Yeah, and they're $46 right now. So if you need to control the light in your studio, in your office, that's a great way to do it. It's decent for the price. I know IKEA sells roller shades, but they're like $200 for a 3-foot. So that would have cost me a boatload of money to kit out the studio with those. Again, just other cables, cable management, adapters for all of the little adapters that I use, cable management for clipping stuff to the walls and underneath the desk, power strips. Like I said, all of that stuff is in the kit. The label maker that I use, I'm going to do a full deep dive on cable management so I can get you a better a view of how I have everything labeled, how I have all the cables run. And I love these little cable markers. What I like about this is it's Bluetooth and will work with your phone. It's USB-C charging. Nice little, it fits right in the bag. I think I've got that in the gear closet. I should have brought that out so I could show you that to you. Gaffer's tape, you saw some of that in the tour. I've got everything marked with gaffer's tape at each end, as well as labels, so I can quickly identify headphones, XLR jacks, all that fun stuff as we go through there. So anyway, that was a quick Monday tour of everything. Let's just see if any... I'm going to check out some Cyber Monday deals over on B&H. If you're not familiar with B&H, bhphotovideo.com. Absolutely incredible place. I haven't been to the flagship store in New York, but that would be a bucket list for me to go. I'm just afraid that I would spend a ton of money, and my wife probably could too. She's a photographer. We could probably drop a boatload of money in there. So $450 off of 13-inch MacBook Pro M1 ship. That's interesting. Let's check out computer monitors. That's the 49-inch Pete Matheson. If you're watching this, I know he absolutely loves his G9. But that's not bad. It's half off right now. And that is a 49-inch version of the one that I got. I've got the 32. If you got the space for it, by all means. That's not a bad deal there. $200 for that Dell. Yeah, not bad. Let's go back, see what else they got B&H for Cyber Monday today. It's a little bit higher quality light. Let's go drone shopping. I've been wanting to drone. It's $100 off the DJI Mini 2. Not bad. Let's see what else they got in here. That's a good deal. I think if I were going to buy wireless mics, I may have gone with this one instead. The Rode Wireless Go 2s. Just with the Rodecaster Pro, which again I didn't have the Rodecaster when I bought the Deity mics. I just wanted a cheap set of wireless mics. What I like with this is you can have two people mic'd up instead of just one. But that's a pretty good price. $67 off of the Rode kit. Not bad. 18 terabyte drives for $300. That's a good deal. $270 off. So if you need those to upgrade your NAS or your network storage, that's a pretty good deal today. Too bad I already did my upgrade. It's iPad, the blue 10th generation. Not bad, $50 off of that. R5. That's on my list. The R5 or I don't know, I think there was the R3. Oh, these are nice light kit too. I've been pretty happy with GVM lights. The ones that I've had. Like I said, I got this one, the Neewer light. Actually, let's go back and check that Neewer light. Yeah. So that newer light, let's see what that is going for. Because again, it was on sale. Yeah, it's $105. That's not a bad light at all. Like I said, right now I've got the brightness on this set to like 12%. So it's a pretty bright light. And then I think this was, I do believe this was like $46 on Friday. 48. Yeah, it's still on sale from Cyber Monday. So, you know, about 150, 160 bucks. You can level up your light kit. Not bad light kit. These aren't bad as well. I was thinking about getting some as just lighting up the backdrop behind me. Just to throw a little more light on that wall behind me. I don't know. That's not a bad set at all. Those come with tripods. Let's see. Yeah, those do also have the batteries. So they have the ability to have battery or be plugged into the wall with DC power. That's not a bad deal there. $200 for 2 lights and tripods. I'll just look down through here and see anything grabs my attention. Yeah, there's that LED light. Those are on sale. The aperture light. That's the one that I have back here lighting my guitar. So I have it, you know, it's clipped with super clamp, and it's just clipped right to the little stand that I have mounted on the wall behind me. Yeah, that's a cool little light, the aperture lights. And also they're magnetic, so you can wirelessly charge those as well. So I can just sit it on my magnetic phone charger and it'll charge. So I kind of like that. Didn't really figure that out till I saw the magnets, but I set it down on my phone holder and it started charging. And I'm like, that's kind of cool. It has wireless charging. So anyway, any other questions on the kit, on setup? We're coming up on the top of the hour, but hopefully this gives you some ideas of what is possible in small spaces. Like I said, this is only, I think this is a 12 by 12 room that I'm in. It's a 3rd bedroom in our house that I turned into a studio. But yeah, I might do a little more in-depth studio tour as well. Just to kind of show you the colors that I have on the wall. I've got dark gray colors on the wall, just with white trim at the top. I've been pretty happy with that. I was worried about it being too dark in the room. There's so many windows in here. Anyway. Fun stuff for a Monday. Like I said, I get lots of questions on a regular basis about kit, gear, how to get started. I'm going to be doing a lot more training and tutorials on that throughout December, on live streaming, gear questions, how to use Canva, how to get started with podcasting. If there's anything that you would like to know specifically, drop a message in the comments. If you're watching this video after the fact, let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. Be happy to show anybody anything that I've gained as far as live streaming video over the last couple of years. But we're going to be doing some deep dive. I know there's a lot of folks that have gotten laid off in the last month or two. A lot of folks are going to be looking to start businesses. So I want to be able to help support people to bootstrap their way to a business that serves them well. That's what I want to do in the month of December, so you can hit the ground running in 2023. If you've got a side hustle that you've been thinking about, maybe dabbling with, that you want to go full-time in 2023, I'd love to be able to help your efforts and being able to do that and share anything that I've gained in running businesses since I was a wee little pup at 8 years old. I've made a lot of mistakes, done some good things and bad things, so happy to share all the bumps and bruises that I've gotten along the way so that you don't have to make those for yourself. Anyway, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this session for a Monday. I appreciate you hanging out with me live. Like I said, if there's anything that you want to have further tutorials on or have questions about any of the gear, feel free to reach out. You know how to get a hold of me. But But as I wrap every live stream that we do, always stay humble and kind and always do what is necessary. I'll see you on the next stream.